You and I, we are creators. Why do I know it? Why am I so confident in this? Let me take you back to the beginning. We need to lay the foundation so that we can build this conversation. Cool rhyme, call me Dr. Seuss. I want you to hear what I believe to be absolute truth. What I'm about to say is one of the most important things you could ever hear in your life. God is real. Yes, God. God is real. 100%, no doubt in my mind, God is real. I don't know if you've ever heard that before. I'm sure you've probably been fighting it at some point in your life. I have too, trust me. Most people don't have a problem hearing that. It's the next part that people get hung up on. God created the world. Unpopular opinion, I know, I get it, I understand. But it's the truth, and I want you to hear the truth. Believe it or not, it's up to you, but the rest of this video is going to go based off of that information. So this might be your time to leave. See ya. If God created the world, we have proof of that. There's this really big book. It's called a Bible. Really hard to read, if I'm going to be honest with you. But it's worth it. It's like a mystery every time you open it up. It's like a whole nother level. But what I'm really trying to get at is there's God created the world, there's the Big Bang Theory. Those are really the two popular opinions on how the world came to be. One has a lot of proof. The other is a theory that a long time ago a big explosion happened and then we came from that, and so did all the planets and all the stars and all the animals and human race? Pause. What? Or you could flip through the Bible to the very beginning, and where it says, in the beginning God created the heaven and the earth, and it talks about how he shaped all of them very intentionally with purpose. Everything that he created had a purpose. That means you and I, we have a purpose. We were not an accident. You see where I'm going with this? I can say that confidently. You do not exist because of an accident. You were perfectly and wonderfully made. If you've never heard that before, you're hearing it now. You were made for a purpose. You and I, we need to figure out what that purpose is in order to live a life worth living. If he created you and he created me, doesn't he get a say in how we should live our life? Does that seem like a valid question? Let's think about this for a second. Why do we exist? Why do we live? Why do we breathe? If God made us for a reason, are we chasing after it? That's why you're here watching this video. Right? Come on, give me a little Dora the Explorer interaction, alright? If someone gave you a book that said, here's how you are to live the best life you can, would you go for it? Or just let it slip? When I was a kid, I would draw things all the time. Houses, people, little monsters. But after I was done, I would always run to my mom or my dad and I would say, look what I made. Go with me here for a second. My parents made me. I make art. I take the art and I bring it to them. They enjoy the art. They enjoy me. And they have a deep sense of pride and joy knowing that they were a part of that art's existence. Do you see where I'm going with this? Flip the perspective. God made me. I make art. I take my art and I give it back to God. I show it to him. He enjoys my art. He inspires me to create more and more and to show it off to the world. Because he wants others to see the gifts and the abilities that he gave me. He is an artist. He is a creator. He is a potter. He is a painter. Have you seen a sunset? You've got to believe that he painted that with his hands. He loves art, and he wants us to create. He enables us. He inspires us. He pushes us forward to create. God receives all the glory from what we create. Do you see where I'm going with this? Seriously, let's think about this. God made us. God created us to create, to show off his creation. It's like an ultimate paradox, infinity loop, circle, whatever you want to call it. This is the God that created us. And he loves to see what we make. Now, I'm sure some of you are thinking, wait, so I don't get any credit? I don't get any of the glory? No. No. You don't deserve it. Did you create the world? No, you didn't. If you make something with Legos, did you fabricate, did you create the actual brick itself, or did you just use what was given to you? You get what I'm saying? Everything that we own, every gift and skill that we have within us, it was put there for a reason. I love to draw, I love to write, I love to have ideas, I love to film and edit. But without God giving me those desires and those capabilities, I would be a stupid person. I would not be creative by any means. I would play video games and watch movies all day. I would have no desire to go to work or have any kind of work ethic. That's not stuff I can come up with within me. I am a lazy human being. I have been given that spark, that desire, that urge to go and create. That's from God. I am 100% certain that is from God. That is not from me. I can't come up with that motivation. One of my favorite verses in the whole Bible is 1 Corinthians 10:31. I truly believe that this is the meaning of life. So if you want to know the meaning of life, get out your pen, sticky note, whatever you need. And it says, whether you eat or drink or whatever you do, do all to the glory of God. You exist to show off the Creator. You are His creation. You are to point back to Him. In Genesis, the first book of the Bible, it talks about that we were created in His image. We are to be His image bearers. When you look at artists and you look at what they make, it is a reflection of who they are and what they do. If you and I were created by God, we are to show off Him. Do you get what I'm saying here? This life isn't about you. Get over yourself. You and I, we are made to show God off to the world. A world that hates Him. Let's not forget that part. A world that is in true rebellion of its Creator. Could you imagine if your little Lego minifig gave you the middle finger and walked away? He can't give you a middle finger, but you know what I mean? How would you feel if your art turned on you? You'd be heartbroken. You'd be distraught. That's exactly what happened. God created man, He created woman. They didn't want to listen to Him. They didn't want to show off His glory. Whatever you do, you are to glorify God. You are to make His name known. Now here's where it all comes together. You've heard the truth. Let it encourage you and put a fire in your body that you know why you exist. But what I want to know is, what will you do with what you've heard? Will you create for His glory? Or will you go on living a life that has absolutely no meaning? Your move.